Well, hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Steven, and I'm from the Baker campus. And I'm here today with my brother Jonathan, and, usually he's a pretty nice guy, but today he's acting like the devil. So, whoa, okay. Anyway, so the Bible talks about how we need to put on the full armor of God, because the devil is coming for each and every one of us. And if we don't have that armor on, then the devil's going to be able to get us, like he's about to do right now with y'all. Okay, so how do we keep ourselves safe from the devil? Well, we have to put on the full armor of God, but two pieces that we're going to be talking about today is the shield of faith. We have to have faith that God's promises are true. And then we have to have the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. And so, let's say I don't have any faith. I'm like, all that stuff in the Bible. It talks about Jesus rose from the dead, and Jesus has the power to save me. I don't believe all that. It talks about, we're going to go to heaven when we die if we put our faith in Jesus. This Bible, you can't really believe what it says. It's just all made-up stories. So I don't have any faith. And then the second problem with me is that, I don't need to read the Bible because obviously I don't believe it. And so the sword is the Word of God. It gives me the power to fight off the devil. But if I'm listening to what he's whispering in my ear right now and kind of believing all that kind of stuff, I'm not going to read my Bible or believe it. So I don't have the sword of the Spirit or the shield of faith. Let's see how well I do whenever the devil starts shooting his fiery arrows at me. These fiery arrows, they represent temptations and sins that the devil tries to get us to commit, and all the lies he speaks in our ears. So I'm sure I'm going to win this fight right now. All right. We should. No. That sure hurt. No. I'm so badly injured. I'm sure I'll do better for the sword fight. That's what happens to us whenever we don't have God's armor on. We lose every time. But this time, I'm going to have faith. God's promises are true. I'm going to have this shield of faith, which gives me the power to extinguish and defeat the devil's arrows. Let's see what it says in the Bible about this. It says in Ephesians 6, "Finally be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." And skipping down to verse 16, "In addition to this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one." And then it tells us to take the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. So let's see how we do now. Alrighty. I believe God are true. Yeah! Everything that God says in his word, I will trust it and I will obey it. Not one of those arrows has hurt me yet. Yes! And then he tries to attack me with his sword. But I have the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. So, we can win the battle every time. Every time the devil speaks a lie in your ear, you can say no to it because the Bible is true and we can believe what God tells us. We love you all and we'll see you later.